Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It is going to be MessyMonster versus 7. Now let's go check the bracket here, registered players, and see what kind of leagues we are dealing with here. It's starting to get down to the wire. 7 is a diamond level player. He does have a fairly good track record though. And MessyMonster is a master level player. Seems to be fairly highly ranked. Looks to be about top 50, I assume. But a nice player here from MessyMonster. And both of these guys going to be Protoss here. So PvP. Got to love that. And they are going to be spawning. Let's see. Wow. Terminus SE. MessyMonster down here as our yellow Protoss at the 6 o'clock position. 7 is our orange Protoss at the 3 o'clock. PvP on this map yet again. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Such a big map for a PvP. But, I mean, the nice thing is you do have, number one, the high ground advantage at your main, which means that it's not going to be a 4-gate versus 4-gate for sure. Because usually when you don't have that high ground advantage, you can't really block anything off with like a sentry or something like that. So you tend to just do a lot of 4-gating in those scenarios. But the high ground advantage does open up the possibility for Blink Stalker builds. It also opens up the possibilities for 3-gate Robo, 2-gate Robo, a 3-gate Expand, and a couple other different things that tend to be a little bit less mainstream, but do happen on occasion, like Stargate Play or something like that. So, but MessyMonster going to be starting with a fairly standard opener here. He does have his gas going down in decent time. Looks as though 7 got about the same idea. MessyMonster trying to go ahead and kill this pylon. Probably not going to take it down before the end of the game, but he is definitely going to be working at it diligently. In the meantime, it is going to be, ooh, look at this. Double gates here from 7, so he is definitely not going standard opener at this point. He's going to, however, be chasing off his opponent's probe. Oh, Cybercore. There goes the Cybercore. So double Cybercores here. I mean, double gateways here, I should say. And I do want to note that Duh is making a song request out on the live stream, and I will take the song request, just not while I'm casting. Ha 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 ha. But I will get to that, I promise. Sorry, Duh, it's been taking me so long. But yeah, so 7 with this double gateway here. I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Now, MessyMonster is going to have his Cybercore actually slightly behind. Let's just check in on the units tab, though. Notice that MessyMonster does have a 1 probe lead here so far, which is not a bad deal. It actually will come into play quite a bit, potentially, if he can keep that slight economic lead. And such a fragile matchup as PvP, an economic lead can make a big difference here. So we'll see how that's going to go for him. He is chrono boosting out his warp gate tech. Let's just check on that production. And it looks as though 7 actually ahead by even just a couple seconds on that warp gate tech. Not a bad deal there. And so somehow making that happen, but oh wow, a little mystified to be honest. But he is going to be getting his second gas here as well as MessyMonster. So now that's interesting play thus far. It is 3 gates so far for MessyMonster. What do we have for 7? Just 2 gates still so far. Does have his scout cruising around here. Finally going to find some intel on his opponent. He's kind of been playing blind here. But the Cybercore still chrono boosting it out. MessyMonster, I think, though, in great shape with that economic lead. Oh, actually, 7 did take the lead there economically. Now it's tied up. So basically, we'll call it even at this point for just a little while. Cybercore research, though, is going to complete first, it appears, for 7. So that's nice for him. Does have a robotics facility going down, so far it is a 2-gate robo play. Looks like he may try and expand off of it. Yes, he is going to expand. Down goes the expand here. 7 in a pretty decent position here, as long as he can hold on if MessyMonster does go for 1 base play. Notice that we do have a 3-gate robo here with the robo after the second and third gates. Your standard build order for a 3-gate robo in PvP is to go gate, cyber, and then robo, and then 2 more gates, but this works just as well, and it did allow him to take this gas just a little bit later. So, and it also can open up some different tech paths if you need to defend earlier than you expected. So, but all in all, looks pretty good. MessyMonster is cruising out across the map here. He does have a couple pylons up at the ready here. Looks like 1 stalker here going to be pesky for just a moment. Going to draw the fire away from this pylon. Smart move there. Here come the units, though, to get into the face of these stalkers. It's exactly what he needs to be doing. MessyMonster going to be pushing this attack. He does have a slight lead here. Oh, blocking his opponent's ramp. Going to force the engage here. These stalkers are now absolutely going to go down. Focusing these suckers down, and is going to deny this expand as well. And could potentially even push up this ramp. What do we have here? 4-7. He does have his robotics complete. Looks as though this Nexus is absolutely going to go down. We also have a sentry here on the high ground. A sentry is going to be absolutely effective. Gotta block this ramp. Cannot let this entire force get up the ramp, but actually standing on the ramp here for 7, not a good idea. Going down just a little bit too far. Too much to engage here, letting this Immortal get focused down. Oh, bad news. He should have been waited and tried to block this ramp, and now 7 in absolute dire straits. Could potentially lose because of that. I think that was a huge mistake. Absolutely huge mistake on the part of 7 there, and could potentially cost him the game. And look at this, MessyMonster cruising in, gonna unpower a bunch of buildings, and guys, this is it. There's just almost no way to hold on here, and there it is, GG from 7. Unfortunately, he did lose that game. MessyMonster showing a lot of strength in this PvP, taking down the win. We'll be moving on to that next round. So thanks so much, guys, for coming out and watching. Thanks to these guys for playing. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-Starcraft. We'll see you guys in just a bit.